Okay, hi, this is Sherry at Twisted Granny Tarot. How are y'all tonight? Yes, January of 2026 is here. So this is going to be the tarot reading for Taurus of 2026. And of course, this is the channel that uses an astrology chart as a diagram, because we get a whole lot of information in this diagram, as you'll see as we go around the horoscope, okay? Now, my friend Link prints a calendar that has to do with ancient studies. Let's just say that. And my January calendar hasn't been delivered yet. That's because I ordered it too late. And here's a tidy tidbit for the month, well, the ending of December. On the 30th, Edwin Hubble announces existence of other galaxies in 1924. Well, because they didn't have a microscope strong enough to see them, right? So, but now we do have a Hubble that's out in space, so they must be connected. On the 23rd of December, Laurentina, Feast of the Goddess Acca, A-C-C-A, Laurentina or Lara, the mother of the Lares, L-A-R-E-S. Well, I should have looked that up before I announced it, right? I don't know what the Lares are. It's also the day of the secret of the unhewn stone, Celtic mythology, noting potential in all things. An unhewn stone means just a stone you pull out of the ground and nobody's bothered to make it into a square or a gravestone or a tablet, anything like that. That's interesting. Okay, so we're going to be using the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and her favorite artist, Radley Valentine. So we're going to start off. Ooh, hang on. We're going to start off with this. They've been shuffled, they've been blessed, and they've been cut. So we are ready. Okay, first house for Taurus for January, the Prince of Autumn. And autumn is Pentacles. Dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous. Well, look at that. Cautious but wise. Meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. Okay. Now, because this is a face card, I'm putting another card on top of it. And guess what I got? I got the Queen. That's another face card. And then I finally have 5 of Autumn. Reach out to others. So this is actually, okay. Dependable, protective, chivalrous, generous, stylish, practical. Okay, so these represent your general emotionally intellectual capacity or at the moment, form at this moment. Now, these are 2 very good cards, but what this is a card of, well, a disappointing card in that it features people who are sick or poor and they're seeking entrance to the church in other decks. I'm not sure this looks like it looks like a nun there, maybe a high priestess. Reach out to others first. Okay, so if you've been disappointed in your way you've handled your money, this suggests you reach out to others for assistance. I'm not sure you should reach out to them for money, but you could ask them what you should have done. Okay, poor timing for a career change. Don't do that. And also feeling challenged by money issues. Yeah, so your money issues are overshadowing some happiness there. Okay, second house is your money. Well, the Empress here. Now, this is a direct opposite of what we just talked about because she's got plenty of money. So, is it the fact that you may have overspent? You may have overspent, and that's leaving you a little wary. So, well, Tauruses, they rule money. So be good, and it's hard to imagine you would overdo it, actually. It is hard to imagine, but anything is possible. So be good to yourself. Try not to overindulge. Third house is communication. Now we got the Prince of Winter. Winter is swords. So the Prince of Swords, now the Doreen Virtue is very kindly left as a message here. Seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. The need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. Well, the Prince of Winter, he rules money, right? So the first three cards all have to do with money. What is going on there? Now, the Prince of Money, his general traits are that he's intellectual, he's determined, and he's focused. But he could be impulsive. So if, let's pretend an order got canceled at work, and that means you lost your commission on it. That would, and you might ask another expert at work, how could that have been prevented? So you could prevent it next time. That's what this fellow is saying to us. Oh, well, now that is another face card. Now we got the 10 of Autumn. Now listen here. This is a generational card. And the bottom of here said, that means mom and dad and grandpa and the kids and the dog and the house are all in the same picture. And it has to do with people who want to build generational wealth, or at least leave some money or valuables for your relatives, maybe they're your children, after you're gone. Okay, take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones. Take steps. Making wise investments or planning for retirement. It's all honoring family traditions. So this is all about collecting your money and having a purpose for it. And the purpose would be to give to the generations behind you. That's what this is about. Because it's a struggle. It's a struggle to be an American, you know? And so you want to help reduce the struggle of your loved ones. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is, 4. This is 5. 5 is romance and creativity and children, those kinds of things, and speculation. That means gambling. Wonderful news is on its way. This would be the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands. Let me see if I can remember what that looks like. Smart choices that bring rewards, success, and public recognition. Well, look at that. So, I'm going to say that at work, you are widely known as a creative and intellectual individual. And if the Taurus knows anything, he knows how to get money and keep it. And so does she. Whether you're a man or a woman, you know how to get money and keep it. That's how you keep the boogeyman away, you know? Keep the wolves away from the door, but to insulate yourself with money. Whew, that's a blessing. So this indicates that your ability to dream up unusual solutions for problems are going to help you in January. Be ready. Okay, 6th house is work and health. Now we got a Queen of, I think it's Cups. Yeah, Summer is Cups. Listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others. Well, no, this is a face card. Oh, this is a face card. And let's see what a modifier will do. Oh, look. You got the Strength card after that. Awesome. So, grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. The power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. So there are going to be opportunities at work for you to demonstrate not only your intellect, but your willingness to find a comfortable solution to a problem, not a bumpy one, not a scratchy one, not a process that's going to hurt people's feelings and intimidate them and be disappointed. No, You're going to find a way to make at least one customer happy. And your customer could be your boss or your coworker, whoever you're doing work for on that particular moment. So you're going to get a lot of accolades for that. So smile, be kind, and help people, because that's what this indicates right here. So Taurus, I know you know this. You catch a lot more flies with sugar than you do with vinegar, right? So make the deal sweet for the customer who's angry, aggravated. Okay, so that's 6. That's the 7th. Oh, also, because this is health, it looks like here that if you had a problem in your health department, in your health of your body or mental health, you don't anymore. You're cured, you're fixed. You're not in a state of panic and doubt and anxiety at this moment in time. Okay? Good. Okay, 8th house, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7th house, marriage partnerships and business partnerships. What the heck? 3 of winter. Winter is, wait a minute, swords. Oh, this is the card on a regular deck. It's the shape of a heart with 3 swords stuck in it. That means a broken heart. So in your 7th house, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there might have been a situation that was a very trying situation for a trial, not really physically a judge trial, but a disappointing situation that you have to mend, or a downright terrible situation that you have to smooth over. Okay? Now, reach out to others for comfort and love. So if this is your 7th house, this is about marriage partnerships and business partnerships. So since it seems like at this moment your work is going okay, that it must be your partner that you live with, or your significant other who doesn't live with you yet, but may at some point. So it says here, you will grow stronger from this situation. Okay, so if you've had a breakup, I'm sorry. And there's no good way to make any person feel better if that's what their situation is. It's just, you have to go day by day by day by day to overcome the disappointment and the feelings that you have. So it happens to a lot of people. It happens to everybody at different times. So if this is the year that it's a permanent breakup, what may happen is you may turn that extra time on your hands to improving your work. Maybe it doesn't need to be improved, but you'll be able to concentrate on it better because you don't have any except emotionally disappointing thoughts. So the spare energy can be used to help your career. Okay, that's 7, right? This is 8. 8th house is money from other people. Look at that. The Chariot. This is a major arcana card. And in the picture, you can hardly see it. It looks like 2 dragonflies pulling a woman on a chariot. Well, usually it's horses, but that's okay. The dragonflies, one wants to go one way and one wants to go the other way. And there are reins that lead to the horses, but she doesn't really have a bit. She really can't direct their heads. And so she's in the middle of making a decision. That means you're in the middle of making a decision. Or B, because it's your house of money from other people, you may get money from 2 sources, which of unearned income. It could be a nice income tax check, right? And a good bonus check for Christmas. So there are 2 ways to benefit, and because there's a duality here. So look for, as soon as you get one let's pretend that you got a bonus for good work. Then there's another way of getting money that's going to come to you, and it could be your income tax check. I'm just saying that's logic. Now, sometimes logic has nothing to do with real life. I'm just picking out logic. Okay? So be ready. Be ready. You're a Taurus, right? And so you'll know what to do with the money. Okay. And we got ninth house, philosophy, religion, higher education, and long distance travel. And what that means in this case, 6 of winter. Positive changes are on the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is philosophy, religion, long distance travel, and higher education. Just a minute. And it says welcome relief from trouble traveling or relocating. So you know what? Once you get this money, you're going to feel like you can make plans for some relief by running away for a little bit. You know, taking a cruise or taking a flight to so and so. That kind of thing. So enjoy yourself because good things are coming your way. So if you have delayed travel plans because of the current economic and social unrest, there's going to be a little window that you can use to combat that. Okay? 10th house is your career. Oh, you got the king of autumn. Autumn means pentacles. You got a lot of money, Mr. and Miss Taurus here. King of autumn or king of pentacles. Compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted. Wow. This is in your career house. Are you ready? According to Doreen Virtue, the bottom line here says be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Well, tiptoe around that until you check your boss's temperature and pulse to make sure it's okay to say what you want to say. Everything going your way. That's what this says. Kids, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Because then your opposite card says financial security. Financial security of your children or loved ones. Okay, everything going your way. A good person or company to work for. Listen to that. I hope that this is true for you. If you're in the right company at the right time and you're using your creative brain cells to bring them money and bring yourself money, don't worry, they're going to notice that. So keep it up. Okay, 11th house. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. That's a face card, so I have to put another one up. Well, we get another face card. And then we got another face card. And then we got another face card. What's going on at work? Jeez Louise. Holy moly. Okay, so this says be brave and be logical and check with your boss before you do anything wild. This guy right here is king of summer. So is your boss a water sign or a earth sign? A romantic partner. Well, this has to do if it is a romantic partner, but because this is in your career. So you work for 2 different people. One's kind of a serious stinker, and the other one is real easy to get along, or easier to get along with, and much more personable. Now, then we got the princess. So at work, the guy who is the kind one is going to tell you to go after your dreams. And the big boss won't complain. Okay? Then we have the queen of winter. Winter is swords. Right? Yeah, swords. Strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Okay, well then. Okay, honey bunch. If your business acumen is on an upswing It may dilute your co-workers' affection for you. So don't be surprised. However, now is the time to focus on your career. That's what she's saying. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, Taurus, knuckle down. Because this is telling us you work at a good place. This is what this is telling us. 10 of spring. Now, at the same time, this says, oh, ask for help from others. All work and no play. I'm going to have to look at the regular. Now, I've been reading cards publicly since 1990, believe it or not, but this is a deck that the same drawings don't appear as in the Granddaddy deck. Let's put it that way. Spring is Wands. Okay, Wands. And it is the 10 of Wands. Oh, this is where the guy is carrying the load. He's carrying a load of sticks. Now, she's not necessarily carrying a load of sticks. Matter of fact, she looks like she's carrying, I'm not going to call it a load of dreams, but she's bringing her dreams along with her. And because they are not reality yet, they're not really weighing, if there was anything bad in there, it hasn't weighed her down yet. And if you have so what this is telling us, if you have a great idea at your work, but you can't figure out how to put it together, then you need to ask for help. And that, now, to be circumspect about who you talk to, right? And how you talk to them. So this is giving you permission to go ahead and do it. All right? So good luck. Whatever your project is, man, I hope you make $1 million. Okay? Now, that's 10th house. 11th house is, oh my goodness, you got the High Priestess here. 11th house is long-term plans and friends from previous employers and just friendship in general. So what this is Taurus out there. How comfortable are you in checking with your intuition? How comfortable are you with your knowingness? How comfortable are you with it? Now, sometimes it may feel to you like this is too good to be true. However, good things happen. Maybe this good thing because she's going to help you. There are people on the other side that are helping you with this because you want to give your money back to your own family. That's noble. You don't necessarily want to enrich yourself. You want to be considered to be a fine, upstanding citizen to your wife, your kids, and the community. So she's going to help you do that. This is all about your intuition, all about your subconscious and unconscious ability to communicate. You may think you don't believe in it, but you know what? Every successful business person has got a great sense of intuition. Because they know when to strike. Strike when the iron's hot. When the timing is right, the timing is getting to be right here, kiddos. So this indicates that January is going to be really good for you. So take what you need to take and learn what you need to learn and keep on going. Okay? Now, 12 houses. What do you think about when you go to sleep at night? Wow, great. We got a card called the Awakening. What the heck? This is a major arcana card and it's number 12. Only real people think, oh, this is the Hanged Man. Well, why didn't I figure that out? The Hanged Man. Well, the Hanged Man is a depiction of the god Odin, who had been a ruler of people in, non human entities that live in the clouds, like the Asatru gods or whatever in the world they're called. So he plucked out, he knew he made a lot of mistakes and he knew he needed to look at the world from a different angle. And that means he plucked out his own eye. That's the mythology of the god Odin in the Scandinavian mythology. He plucked out his own eye and then hung himself upside down in a tree for 9 days because he wanted to look at the world through a different lens, through a different angle. He knew he needed to look at the world differently because he kept goofing up. Now, this is annoying to me because we're talking about sleep. 12th house is what you do before you go to sleep. And this is awakening. Oh, well, I don't want to keep you awake at night. However, this also could indicate at the end of the day, when your head hits the pillow, you rehash your individual moments with individual people, customers, your boss, your coworkers, and sort of discuss the situations among yourselves up here, and to make sure that you believe that you handled whatever situation that was bugging you today is all right with those people involved. You know, they're not mad. You're not mad. They're not mad. They're not disappointed. It was the best that could happen in that particular situation. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, now this card kind of covers everybody all the same. To Ace of Summer, open your heart to love. Oh, so you know what? On top of this, because you're going to be seeing the results of your efforts at work, you're going to feel real happy about that. And that says open your heart to love. So if you don't have a partner now, you can use the buoyancy of your success at work to lead you to being open and adventurous, maybe, with a new person in your life, if that's what you want, or just with increasing the love that flows between you and your significant other and your kids. It's all possible. So Taurus, good luck for you, man. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. This is going to be a good month. Okay, you can re-listen to this prediction as often as you want to. Tell me if I'm right, okay? This is Twisted Granny Tarot. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Love you. Bye.